Welcome back to the course. You are going through oil and gas exports industry course. Uh, if you follow this complete course, you are going to make big in this industry. Now, here something very serious trader needs to hear. In this video, I am going to discuss regarding why sellers require storage verification before dip test. What is dip test? What are those things, and what is storage verification? A lot of things you are going to learn in this course step by step. But in this particular video, I am going to discuss why sellers require storage verification before a dip test. That's important because this is related to fraud prevention. This is way. This is not optional. Like say, okay, prevention. So seller is asking for like say storage verification. Oh, okay, we can do that later. No, 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 not like that. It's your first line of defense. This is first line. If you are a seller mandate, you need to know the storage capacity of the buyer in the first place. That's important. Now coming to the protecting against this fraud, legitimate sellers screen out fake buyers who lack financial backing. This you have to understand how it will work out, and what are those things sellers see, so that they will understand these are the fake buyers or these are the genuine buyers. Now you can see fraud prevention is a primary concern in oil transactions. This is important. Apart from like say finalizing the transaction is a different thing, but fraud prevention is the primary concern in oil transactions. Too many so-called buyers come up and show interest without any real financial backing. Lots and lots of buyers don't have any financial backing. They talk big but they talk very big, but when it's time to perform, they vanish. Proper verification helps you to filter these wasters early. You have to understand, you have to verify the documents, you have to understand the financial capacity of the buyers. This is important. Without that, it's waste of time. Now coming to the next point, verifying the capacity. Tank storage receipt verification is essential. This you have to understand. Without tank storage receipt verification, the deal is a fake deal. If someone claims they have access to storage, you need proof, right? If you don't have any proof of the storage capacity, how you can say that that buyer is a genuine buyer? The buyer should produce the tank storage receipt. That's important. Many frauds revolve around fake storage or facilities that are already booked. Now say that some fake buyers, what they do, they will show the tank storage, fake tank storage agreements and fake tank storage facilities. At the time of injection of the fuel by the seller, those are already booked by other buyers. Those are already filled by injected by the other sellers. So this will happen and again. So no verifier, if they are not providing these buyer mandates, or these buyers are not providing any if they are not providing verifiable tank storage receipt, now it's time to walk away from them. Clearly those buyers are fake buyers. If they now you see, if you are going to a market and if you don't have any luggage carrying box with you, then how you are going to get the material? Okay, if suppose the seller is not giving the luggage for carrier for you, you have to take it from your home, right? The same way, when the seller is going to inject the product in the buyer's tank, if the buyer is not showing the capacity, or no, the buyer is not showing the tank storage receipt for verification of the seller, then it means that the buyer may don't have the real financial backing to book the tank storage facility, or the buyer is a fraud buyer. It means that. So in that case, you have to move on from that buyer and you have to find a genuine buyer. Those buyers who possess and have the tank storage receipts with them, and that too receipts should be active receipts, not like say they are holding receipts like past receipts or some other receipts. Those should receipts, tank storage receipts should be valid time receipts. You have to check that. Next, coming to serious buyers make real commitments, establishing intent. When a buyer sets up proper storage, it shows financial strength and true intent of the buyer. This is one of the key ways you can separate legitimate players from middlemen or dreamers, right? You have to check that when a buyer sets up proper storage facilities and the buyers are giving the tank storage receipts for the verification of the seller, it shows buyer is in full strength and full capacity with the financial support and backing, and the buyer's intent is true intent to pick up the product, to get a product injected into the tanks of the buyer. This shows real intent. So establishing intent is very much important before starting the deal. So as a buyer mandate or a buyer broker, you have to make sure that your buyer has the tank storage receipt. Otherwise, it's waste of time for you also. This is one of the key ways you can separate legitimate buyers. Okay, this is the thing you have to understand. I think I am going not going so fast. You are understanding everything, each and every point. If you are missing something, you can play back this video and you can go through that. And even my trainings are recorded trainings. All complete course is recorded, so you can, if you don't understand certain subject, you can replay that and you can check and you can go through that again and again. And this will help you to make sure you are learning the proper content and you are learning the best way, and that will help you to implement all the strategies while you are starting the business. Now coming to the point of next, say enabling transactions. Once verified, dip test can proceed with confidence. Now if the seller is going to verify the tank storage of the buyers, now the dip test is going to happen smoothly. Now one more thing, dip tests are not free. Of course, it costs time and money. From personal to equipment and coordination, everything is there included in the dip test. There will be some personals doing that stuff, there should be some equipment, and there should be coordination, all those things. It's a serious undertaking, not like it's going to market and buying vegetables, not like that. There is an entire process of dip test which is going to take a lot of time and also cost, and also it is going to cost time and also money. So if the seller is sure that the buyer is having tank storage agreement and the injection and the tank is empty and ready to inject the product into the buyer's tank, that makes everything smooth for the dip test and all the things. That's why seller should only allow dip test once the buyer is verified and ready. Here there are no shortcuts. Once the buyer is ready with the tank storages, then only sellers will allow the dip test. Otherwise, it's a waste of time and money for the sellers. So a lot of people, a lot of buyers, fake buyers, what they will tell is, okay, first we will go through the documents, we'll send the ICPO and all the contract documents. Let's finish all these documents, and till the documents are complete, our buyer is going to take the or hide the storage capacity. This means the buyers don't have the capacity, the financial capacity to hide that storage capacity. So you have to understand that this buyer is a fake buyer. This buyer is depending on some other end buyers. This buyer is a flipper, not the actual end buyer. You have to understand this. That's how, if everything is perfect, then you can say that this is good. Okay. If the buyer is showing all the documents, the tank storage agreement, everything, then we can say that, okay, this buyer is good, and now the seller is going to allocate the product, and also give permission for the dip test and all those things. Next point, coming to the, here we can see that verification protects everyone involved in this by confirming that every party truly has the authority, documents, and assets they claim. You maintain the integrity of the entire deal. If you are a buyer mandate, if you are showing all the things, the financial capacity, the storage agreement, and all those things to the seller, this will maintain the integrity of the entire deal. And also, when the seller shows the documents and all those things as step by step procedure, then this will show the entire integrity of the entire deal. That's how trust is built and scams are stopped by these procedures. Now, so storage verification serves as a critical filter in the transaction process. Without this step, sellers risk wasting their resources on inspections or unqualified intermediaries. So you have to remember these things. So first of all, if you want to do genuine business, you have to check your buyers, ask about their financial capacities, and also you have to check their tank storage agreements. And after going through that, you can push those documents to the seller for verification by the seller's tank farm. That's important. Now, up next, we are going to explore how mastering document standards tends your reputation, ensures ease deal in legal, sound and secure. I'm going to discuss a lot of things, how you are going to master these documents and what are those things, standard procedures. A lot of things I am going to discuss in this course. So keep on continuing this course. I think you are enjoying this course. So let's jump into the next course module. Now, before we finish, let me leave you with something important. If you truly want to get success in this oil and gas exports industry, don't wait. Start today by taking the first step towards real long-term success. Actually, this course gives you everything you need to begin and grow. Like say 30 plus expert-led video modules covering the entire oil and gas export process, which will be regularly updated with lifetime access for you. Next, coming to live weekly coaching sessions to get your questions answered and to make you stay on track as you grow in this high value industry. Next, ready to use email and contract templates that make closing deals with serious buyers faster. Next, a free global market trends guide. It will be yours if you join within the next 48 hours. And this is gold, over $100,000 worth of premium tools and bonuses included for a life limited time period as a special gift for you if you join today. Students like say Sarah and Raj have already landed high ticket deals after joining this course within months. So let me say, don't sit on the sidelines. This is your time. Use the coupon code friendly15 to get 15% off. But hurry, this discount is only available for a short period. Therefore, click the link below, enroll now, and start your journey to get success in this trillion-dollar oil and gas exports industry. See you inside. All the best. Thank you.